Now that I've had time to settle down a little bit and calm the hype, I'm still marking out in my heart. Boy, Seth fucking Rollins is back. I've literally visualized this moment for weeks on end. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm the Lovable Lunatic and I am a pro wrestling guy. Now, while some of you may think that's stupid, maybe your judgments are stupid. I get a lot of influences from my favorite professional wrestlers, like Seth Rollins. He got injured a few months back, had to give up his title, never lost it, and came out with a quote and said, rebuild your future, redefine your legacy, reclaim what's yours. And I live my life by that. And there's another guy, Dean Ambrose, who I'm highly influenced by. He is known as the Lunatic Fringe. Is it a coincidence that my group is the Insomniacs Unite Asylum, the Ambrose Asylum? I call myself the Lovable Lunatic. He's the Lunatic Fringe. He's as unstable as they get. He is so brilliant, but he doesn't even realize he's brilliant because half the time he speaks, he doesn't know what the hell he's saying. He's just doing it because he's so unhinged up here and so unstable. But he's brilliant when he speaks. Hello, I'm Eddie motherfucking Bainey. Have you met me? um, this man has had his ass beat. He's been kicked in the teeth, been stabbed in the back, been shot at, been kicked in the balls, been punched upside the head, and keeps getting up. And that's me, literally and hypothetically, from a life standpoint. And that's what this video is about. That's a good segue into this video. Um, Life is good right now. Life is amazing. I wake up every morning, I smile, realize, look outside, see either the sun or the rain. It's been a lot of rain lately, and just realize I'm blessed to be alive because it's amazing to wake up each and every day and have the joy of life, be able to live life. A lot of things are going great right now. Why? Because I'm in the mentality where life is good. Take the positives with the negatives. Could I be dwelling on a lot of shit? Yeah, I could. I could be dwelling on the fact that, I'm at a certain point in my life and some certain friends don't understand that because they can't do better for themselves. So what I do when they text me or whatever, I don't answer them. I'll read them, but don't respond. I avoid them. And then, like a situation, I don't want to say names or go into details, but the other night I was with my boy and we were smoking a blunt, whatever, drinking. I smoke my weed and I drink, okay? But that doesn't prohibit, that doesn't proceed me to get into past lifestyles. What gets me into that is hanging around people that do it, because if they're around me doing it, don't have respect for me, and I don't have respect to get away from them, I might as well be doing the shit too. But, this certain individual came by when me and a friend were, having some drinks and a laugh, and the friend I was with, he does other drugs and he can get other drugs. And this other friend that I avoid is like, what the fuck, dude? I knew you were here. And I looked at it, I was like, yo, I didn't tell you I was here because I knew what it was going to be. I knew you were going to come here and get this shit and let me sit here and watch you, blah, blah, blah. Dude, you have no respect for me. That's not the life I want to live. Like, you're my friend and in my heart I love you, but loving me, putting myself first, I can't be around this shit. And he goes, whatever, fuck you, and looks at my friend and goes, hey, can you get her shit? And the friend that I was there with looks at me, smiles, and I'm thinking, yep, here we go. Another person that puts their own selfish needs ahead of me, He looks at me, smiles, and he looks down, looks at him, he goes, you know what? I can't do nothing for you tonight. And then he looks at me, he goes, there's room for you on the couch if you want. If not, I'll take you home. And I smiled at him, I said, I think I'll go home. Thank you for the offer. I can't sleep anywhere that's not my bed, and I really can't. It's an anxiety thing, and I barely sleep in my bed. We got in his car. He went to take me home. I looked him in his eye. Like, I almost had a tear. He said, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Dude, thank you." Oops, sorry. Thank you for not only respecting me enough to not do that around me, but putting me first, like knowing that I'm trying to get away from the shit and not putting me in the situation where I'm gonna slip. Like, that meant a lot to me. And a lot of things lately have been these simple things. I'm met a lot of people online that have been really nice to me, and the one chick who I'm currently talking to from Florida, her name's Rachel. Sorry to put you out there. Ray. It's cute. I like it because it's unique. It's not really a guy's name because she spells it. It's Ray with an E. It's unique. It says something mysterious about her. Anyway, she told me tonight, if you were my friend, I'd be damn proud of you. Like, that's what I mean. I have simple conversations with people I don't even know, and they tell me how far I've came. Like, it's just shit like that that gets me. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. I could be dwelling on shit like that. I could be dwelling on the fact that my bank fucked me over. I was supposed to have a no overdraft clause in my bank account, but they fucked me over and I had to end up paying them $189, which I'm actually gonna have to pay off when I get paid tomorrow. So I'm getting fucked over. But hey, that's life. I could be down on myself for not paying off things in time and not handling things that should have been taken care of, even though that was the bank's fault and shit like that. But hey, that's life. I'm taking care of it, and I have one person to pay off. I owe him 180 bucks. I got 50 for him on Monday. Sorry, dude. I thought I would have had 100, but I got 50 for you. Um, slowly paying that. Everything else is paid off. Prepare myself to get my license back. Could be dwelling on the fact that these relationships have gone bad. Things with my fiance killing herself. And I did all this no less than a year ago, and I am a different man than I was 2 months ago to today. You know why? Because of my outlook, man. I don't let this shit get to me. You know why? I can't control it, son. It's not in my well-being. It's not in my best interest to fight shit that I have no say over. Hey, it happened. It is what it is. It's over with. I need to move on with my life and accept it. And I could have sat and bitched and moaned at the fact that I wasn't getting hours at work for a while, but you know what? I busted my ass. I proved myself. And not only do they take me seriously as a cook, they also love me as a dishwasher and a cook. And that's why I'm doing both. And next week, I had count them, three doubles. How many doubles did I ever get at Funk's? Only the ones where they needed me when the daytime dishwasher was sick or whatever. But I worked 12 to 10 Sunday. That was all. Otherwise, it'd be 6-hour days. And yeah, I'm still getting that at Red Robin. Some days I'll be there 11 to 4. But you know what? They compensate me on other days. Like I said, Saturdays, I go in there at 10 a.m. I'm out of there at 6. Friday nights, too, when I work Friday nights. In at 4:30, out at like 12:30. Sundays, in there 10, 11 a.m., out no earlier than 8:30, 9 o'clock. No earlier. That's what you get for busting your ass. The appreciation, the dedicated, the consistency of your employer, the respect of your employer, and the thanks of your employer for doing what you do, and rewards from your employer. And that's how you gotta look at it. We all go through shit, man. You are an amazing, beautiful person, and you wake up each and every day because you were strong enough. You are strong enough to fight whatever is hurting you. You are amazing just the way you are. Diseased, addicted, cursed, whatever. You are blessed because you wake up each and every day. Embrace that, man. Smile. See the finer things in life. Now, me personally, I get my rocks off because I'm more myself now. I cut out a lot of society. But when I see people like, hey, for the other day, I try to avoid people, but I go on my walks. I went in the sheets the other day. I see my boy I was in jail with, my boy Willie. And for example, when it's something like that, I may not go out of my way to hang out with others, but when I see people, I'll sit there and talk to you for an hour or two because it's nothing but love and I want to catch up with you and see how you're doing. And that's how I am. That's how you got to reach me. You got to catch me in public or message me and be like, hey, let's get together. And sometimes, like, my best friend, well, first off, he's not my best friend, he's my brother. Even him, sometimes I won't hang out with just because, I'm caught up in doing my own thing. But I'll make time for him. I'll say, hey, let's do this one day. And then it's usually when I can hang out, he forgets about me, or when he can hang out, I'm doing what I do. But hey, even still, it's nothing but love. Every time we talk, it's nothing but love because he's my brother, and he may think because he's bigger physically that he's the older brother. Nah, I look out for him even more so, or just as much as he does me, even though he may not know it. Like his thing with women, I constantly try to beat it into his head, dude. You jump into shit too fast. It takes more than a pretty face and a tight pussy to be wife material, you know? And I don't know the chick he's with now. She seems cool, but it's always the same. After 2 weeks, they end up leaving him. 2, 3 weeks. And I try to tell the boy, be careful. Watch who you bring into your life. Not everybody that smiles at you is loyal. They want something from you. Material bullshit. You're too nice to people. Watch what you do. Use your actions rather than your money, and then see if this person fucks with you. And if they do, that's how you know you got to keep her. But hey, he's my brother. I want the boy happy. And if you're watching this, Wazzy, I love you, kid, and I hope this chick's treating you right. You fucking deserve it more than anybody I know, even more than me, dude. I hope she's treating you right. But let's move back. And there's situations like the woman I love may not love me, and that's fine because life is going to surprise me, man. The woman of my dreams will appear when God thinks it's right, when I work on myself. And right now, I'm building myself to get to that point. But right now, I'm enjoying life. I'm happy. Don't focus on what may happen in the future. Don't focus on who may come in or who don't fucking like you. Fuck them. Focus on you, what makes you happy, and what you love. Embrace each and every day like it's your last, man. You know? We're all courageous. We can all be heroes. You know, whether you love or hate me, y'all are the reason I'm doing what I'm doing here tonight, making these videos. So give yourselves a round of applause because if you have influenced me, something you did, whether negative or positive, something you did in your life has given me a voice. So thank you. And like I said, you're stronger than you know. If I'm here, if I can do it, you can do it. And the thing with me is, it's not about going through it and being able to talk about it. It's about going through it, talking about it with a smile on my face, knowing that all that bullshit made me the man I am today and something great is in store for me if I stick to this path. Stick to your path if it's working. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. Don't go out of your way for somebody that may not be here tomorrow. Focus on today and just wait and see what tomorrow brings. It's a new day. So, with that, the lovable lunatic is out. Peace and love to all y'all. And I'll be praying for you tonight. If there's anything that's going wrong in your life, I'll be praying for you. Any of you that have been through shit yourselves, need somebody to vent to, hey, I've gone through a lot, unfortunately. And what bothers me is not seeing the dead bodies or being stabbed in the back. It's the situations and circumstances they happened under. So, hey man, if you need to tell war stories or vent, I'm all ears, and the people that know and love me the most will tell you firsthand. I'm 7'11". My mouth is never closed. But I'm gonna tell you not what you need to hear, but what you want to, or not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. So if you're sensitive or can't take an opinion that differentiates from yours or whatever, hey, take a hike, because that's not who I am. This is who I am. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I'm not a hick. I'm not a rock star. I'm not a god. I'm not a hippie. I'm not a goth. I am Eddie Lee motherfucking Bainey. One thing that's for sure about Eddie Lee motherfucking lovable lunatic Bainey is nothing's for sure but the smile on my face. Because I'm like Joker. And you gotta be fucking King Kong God-like to wipe it off my face. Peace and love, y'all. It's all in here. We all look different, but inside is this. And if you use it right, it can be beautiful. Do what you gotta do.